congratulations. How are you feeling right now?
Thank you very much. I'm feeling sort of slightly overwhelmed, really. I was sort of just so pleased to get it. It's such a great endorsement of everything we've been doing. Slightly shocked as well. I think I haven't really quite absorbed it yesterday, but I think we'll have a big celebration quite soon at the Horniman.
Oh, it's so exciting. And in terms of what the prize means for you, for the museum, for your staff, for your visitors, what does it mean to have won?
Well, I think, we'd all had quite a hard 2 years, but we'd actually, during coronavirus, we'd done a reset agenda, which was all about looking at where areas we needed to accelerate. So with the pandemic also being to do with our mismanagement of the environment, we wanted to really focus on climate and ecological issues. George Floyd and the resurgence of the Black Lives Matter movement, that was really important. We've got such a diverse local community. We're essentially a colonial museum, so we had to look at that colonial legacy. So really focusing on those, and then last year we began to put that plan changes in terms of programming into practice, and I think that's shown in this award.
And if you could sort of pinpoint what it is that makes the Horniman so special.
Well, we are unique because we're not just a museum, we're gardens as well. We've not just got heritage collections, we've got living collections. So we've got a fantastic aquarium, a butterfly house, and an animal walk and a nature trail. So we're quite difficult to pin down. We've got internationally important collections, we're nationally funded, but our audience is predominantly local. So brilliantly, and this is the thing I love about it, we're not mainly a tourist attraction. We get people coming again and again over generations, and we have a really good long-term relationship with our community. That's what I love.
And love, I mean, that word, it keeps coming through again and again. That's sort of at the heart of what you do, isn't it?
Yeah, well, people say, when I say I work at the Horniman, people say, oh, I love the Horniman. And also I remind people, Frederick Horniman was a philanthropist. Philanthropy means love of people. We also know, in relation to climate change, a lot of people feel rather paralysed, not knowing what to do. And there's research showing that if you appeal to the love of the next generation, your kids or your nephews and nieces or grandchildren, that's then a prompt to real action. So love as a sort of animating principle for the work we do, particularly with our family audiences, really seems to work for us.
Just to sum up though, in terms of the Arts Fund's Museum of the Year award, why is it so important?
Well, because it is, first of all, the biggest museum prize in the world, the biggest arts prize in the UK. It's such an accolade. More and more momentum is getting from the award. So we've, even before we won, we'd benefited so much from the publicity we've got and the wide reach, being on the One Show. So it brings such clout, I think, and such respect. And of course it's each year, and each year the public hear about another 5 fantastic, brilliant museums that we can be proud of in the UK.
Fantastic. Well, it's an absolute pleasure to share this celebration with you. Now we can be free to go and party.
Let's do that. Thanks, Nina.
Thanks,
Thank
Nick.
you.